Hi, I'm Jay Weinberg. I'm here at Gear for Music playing Evans drum heads. So on my kick drum, I'm using an Evans EMAD2 head, and this is how I get everything I need. Everything I need in a kick drum. It's got a full body, huge sound, huge feel, really gratifying to play. And it's got a lot of attack that helps me cut through layers of instruments. Several guitars, a bass, vocals, keyboards, you name it. In tandem with a maple SJC kick like this, the Evans EMAD really cuts through, and it really helps me achieve my tone. It sounds great when you're playing it light. It sounds great when you're really laying into it. It just kind of delivers a really expressive, emotive tone that I'm looking for. That really helps me play this kind of music, this kind of aggressive, hardcore metal and punk music that we like to play. So yeah, the Evans EMAD2 is a real staple in my playing, and and I really like the dynamic of how you're able to, just play it in all different kind of contexts. So yeah. On my snare drum, I'm playing an Evans heavyweight, and I find that like the kick, like the EMAD, I get everything that I need here. It's got a lot of quickness, and also just depending on what kind of how you're tuning it, what kind of snare you're playing it on. This snare in particular is a little deeper and a lesser ply than I would usually use. Usually live, I'm using like a 48 ply maple snare with vents that make it super loud, and that's great to get kind of a popcorn piccolo kind of snare for really super fast stuff and blast beats and all that. This is better for a little bit more dynamic playing, a little bit more like open, breathy kind of hardcore stuff. Still very to the point, very quick, very it's got a real slap in the face kind of attitude to it. It's got a lot of excitement in it, and that's what I like. That's how I get my snare tone. So this heavyweight really helps with that. Now for my toms, I use the Evans black chrome heads. These, much like the snare and the kick, I get a lot of warmth, a lot of bombastic kind of boom out of it, but still a lot of quickness and a lot of high end attack that I need to cut through guitars and vocals and whatnot. So I know whenever I put these heads on SJC like 6 ply maple shells, they're really gonna sing the way I need them to. This is a kit that I've never seen before, but I can trust that it's gonna have the exact tones that I'm looking to dial in. And yeah, the black chromes. After experimenting with a bunch of different heads, this is where I've really found my home. In a sense, because they sing. They've got a lot of body to them. You can really feel them on stage, and yeah, they're very expressive. They're really nice to play. So between the Evans EMAD2, the heavyweight on the snare, and the black chrome heads on the toms, that's how I achieve my sound in the music that I like to play a lot, metal and hardcore and punk music. it's easy for me to dial in my tone because these kind of deliver on the full-bodied, really loud, really aggressive, in your face kind of sounds that are really palatable, and they really, they get me excited to play. They sound great in a recording setting, in a live setting. No matter where I set this up, I know I'm gonna achieve the sound that I want to, especially on these SJC drums, that I can just walk into this kit that I've never seen before, and it's exactly the way I want it to sound. It's exactly gonna capture what I'm going for, and the combination between Evans and SJC, that's where I find is where I get my tone and my expression, kind of nailed. So that's what I like to play. I like to play Evans heads on SJC drums, and here we are at Gear for Music, playing on SJC drums with Evans heads. I'm stoked. So yeah, so there's a brief overview of what I like in Evans drum heads. You can check out more at the Gear for Music website. Thank you for tuning in.